I started DJing when I was in SS2. I just saw this DJ. He was DJing in front of my house, but I just went to him that half an hour. And then I like learn DJ. He was like, yeah, no, come through tomorrow. So basically, I just follow him everywhere. I just really learned by looking. There's this studio in front of my house here. So there's this producer. His name is Noves. He also bears the name KP. Shout out to him though, wherever he is. He just posted me and it was just like DJ Latitude there. So I'm like, I like this name because my mom was complaining at that time that the name I was using, she doesn't like it.
What was your first stage name?
Caesar. DJ Caesar. He was like, after secondary school, I went to work at UBA as a cleaner to gather money for my first laptop. And the BM was very strict. One short woman like this, one day she changed the formula. You always pressing for me, you always listen to music, blah blah blah. If you know it's DJ, you want to go and do, get out of here, blah blah blah. I just went inside the toilet and I was crying. I was like, wow. That time, so I was still the local champion of Surulere. There was these club parties we have back to back. I wanted to evolve, so I was like, what can I do? I'm not going to be a local champion. I have to leave the house. If I don't blow, I go no. Like, get with me, I want. Okay. Never come.
If you are new on this channel and if you're a returning viewer, thank you for sticking with us. It means everything. Help us like, subscribe and share what we do here. We promise you more stories that matter, told by the people themselves. Now, let's get back to the episode. Self-affirmations are quite important. The beliefs we give to ourselves on our journey are very, very important to get to our destination of success. And the latitude of a person can be mean to serve as the act to express and decide for oneself. And I'm here with no other person than the amazing DJ Latitude. How you doing, bro?
I'm fine. I'm honored to be here.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for honoring the invitation.
Thank you for having me.
Where did you get the name from? Let's start from there. Latitude.
So there was one day, there's this studio in front of my house here. So there's this producer. His name is Noves. He also bears the name KP. Shout out to him though, wherever he is.
Yeah.
So he just posted me and it was just like DJ Latitude there. So I'm like, I like this name because my mom was complaining at that time that the name I was using, she doesn't like it.
What was your first stage name?
Caesar. DJ Caesar. He was like, that's such a bad name.
Give Caesar what belongs to Caesar.
So she didn't like, so I was just like, okay, it's time to change it. So I just like the Latitude and also my name because my Muslim name is Abdul Latif. So it goes in sync. Latitude.
You know, latitudes are, when you want to use this for a person, it can be defined as give the space to act or decide for oneself. The latitude of a person means giving them the space to act or decide for themselves. So I was thinking that was where you got it from, like as a DJ.
Nah, I didn't even do geography in secondary school. I mean, I was a science student, but
well, I guess since we're talking about secondary school, where did you grow up?
Surulere. Shita.
So if I knew you like early days in Surulere, what will I know?
You know me as that calm boy. He was just always at home. I'm not always everywhere. Though music that I fell in love with then, DJing took me to different places, but I'm very calm. You'll be like, who is this calm boy self? Like, I don't like Walla.
So when was the first time you like came across DJing like as a craft? Like
would be probably when I was in SS1 or SS2. I started DJing when I was in SS2.
Wow.
So
that's quite a long time.
Yes, now that's why it's something I can do for a very long time. Like, I mean, as the game and as the DJing evolves, I can evolve myself too, because it's something that I take as my career, as a long-term thing. So yeah, I used to be someone who likes music as a musical artist first, but my mom was against it. So
as a musical artist first,
yeah.
Even though you started DJing,
I did a song then. I did a song then with some boys in the hood. Now I told you there was a studio in front of my house.
So that was before SS2. No, I'm just trying to like understand like.
Yeah, I think SS1.
Yeah. SS1. So you did this music in SS1.
Yeah.
Before DJing.
Yeah.
Wow. So because your mom didn't like the act like of being an artist, you felt like DJing
was something that I can do that is still music inclined, because I really love music. So I mean, she plays music every now and then. So
what type
it's
of
normal
music?
for me to fall in love with it.
So what type of music could you say like were the soundtrack of your childhood?
Uh there's this particular one I remember. When your low waist. When your low waist, I can't remember the artist who sang it, but then there are different kind of music. There's blues, Backstreet Boys, Lauryn Hill, Michael Jackson, and there's this Femi. I can't really remember, but he sang anyway anyhow. So many different kind
So
of
you
music. My
listen
grandma too plays Yusuf Olatunji, so different genre of music.
so you listen to almost everybody while you're growing
Everything,
up.
everything, basically.
Wow, that's interesting. So that was where your love for music came from.
Yeah,
So the journey to being a DJ started in SS2. So tell me more
yeah.
about that.
So yeah, I just saw this DJ. He was DJing in front of my house. I can't remember the occasion, but I just went to him that half an hour. And then me, I go like learn DJ. It was like, yeah, no, come through tomorrow. When I went to his house, he only showed me one thing: how to just connect wires, and that was it. So basically, I just follow him everywhere. I just really learned by looking. And there was just one day that he said, okay, go and play here. He just left me there. So I was playing in front of the street. People was passing by. I was quite shy, but you have to start somewhere now. So
When was this? What was this I was talking about?
maybe I think I would be maybe SS2 last term, then going to SS3. Because I remember SS3 now, like I was really
Proper
good already.
DJ.
I was shutting down everywhere. Like
the
I
wood.
was that young boy that knows how to DJ.
Oh. So the love just came from like, okay, this is the next thing I could do to music. And that's always been the way you carry on with it.
Yeah.
So when did you think like, oh, I'm going to take this thing very seriously? After school immediately, I guess.
So I was like, one day I just sat down, I'm like, okay, I don't want to be the Abeli DJ that they need. Want to do burial, naming ceremony. Oh yeah, you carry slave amplifier and everything, go and DJ for them. I wanted more because, as I told you, it's something that I take as my career. So I want to keep evolving. So I was like, okay, what can I do to go to the next level? Prior to this, I am someone that likes pressing phone. I was like, what else can I do aside this DJing? That was when I started blogging.
Well, you blogged for some time.
Yeah, I
What was the
blogged
name of your
for
blog?
the first one I blogged for was Statistics Hype. Then I blogged for DJ Bado also.
The popular DJ Bado.
Yeah.
Wow.
So after secondary school, I went to work at UBA as a cleaner to gather money for my first laptop. Bro, I mean, then I was it was inside loot. Now I was always like,
What year was this?
I don't think I can remember the year, but if not 2012 or 13, I don't know. Sha.
Yeah.
But I was always like, make person with sabi me no go see me for a year.
You ain't no catch up already. Streets where they pop already.
So, bro, I mean, like, man, it was difficult then because, like, I was always plugging earpiece. So I think the BM, there was BM and BOM. I think the BM then was very strict. The BOM, I think it was the BM that was calm and the BM was very strict. One short woman like this, one day she changed it for me that you always pressing for me, you always listen to music, blah blah blah. If you know it's DJ you want to go and do, get out of here, blah blah blah. I just went inside the toilet and I was crying. I was like, wow. I hate this disrespect. That's one thing that will never make me do office job 9 to 5 or whatever. I don't like disrespect. I don't like for you to talk to me anyhow. So I mean, I did it for a couple of months, like was it 2 or 3 months? I gathered the money for the laptop. December, the PLE, like December 9. Immediately they pay like this. I told the woman we're working together. Tomorrow, me, I'm not coming, no. So she said that I should please come now. I should come and assist her. They are paying salary. Me, I'm not coming. And I overheard the BOM saying one time that there's this painter that was doing anyhow that she's going to freeze his account, blah, blah, blah. So I had the idea already. The next morning, Monday morning, I went to UBA to withdraw my money. So if you want to freeze it, she freezed it actually. Someone called me that, so you don't come with your money, smart boy. Me,
Oh my, I won't follow.
I left.
So as you
I
left,
mean-
assuming you didn't remove all your cash, you will freeze the money.
Yes,
there. You
now
won't be
she
able
will
to
freeze
use
it now. Yeah, that woman, I don't understand that. The second, the BM, I still went to that one house to give her music. That one is calm, but the BM was just very strict.
So when you got your laptop, that was the beginning.
Yeah, that was the beginning. So yeah, as I said, I wanted to evolve. So I was like, what can I do? I'm not going to be a local champion. I have to leave the house. So there's this saying that says, let the boy leave the house to hunt. If he meets elephant on the road, if he kills the elephant, his poverty ends. If the elephant kills him, his poverty still ends. So I wanted to do something. So there was this DJ then in the hood. So his name is DJ Lupi. So he was the official DJ for
I think I
Terry
know.
Akbala.
Yeah, I know Lupi.
So I used to follow him. So I was quite exposed. You see, exposure is a very good thing, yeah. When you get exposed to things that open your eyes that, okay, you are doing something mediocre, you can do better, you can do more. So I was like, okay, I need to probably find, because during that time too, I was still a blogger. So, I mean, I post artist song and all of that. I try to do like PR for some artists too. So I'm like, okay, I think working with artists.
You really tried your hand in everything, man.
I had to do what I had to do.
Yes.
So during that time, so I was still the local champion of Surulere. There was these club parties we have back to back. I mean, like, I was playing everything. You know, the good thing is because then the club DJs they use are always playing throwback songs. So because of my own exposure, I have latest songs. When I go to other places, when I observe that, okay,
pick stuff.
This is what they want, this is what they don't. So I am experienced to know that, okay, they need latest song, they don't need old school song. Then, because I mean, the momentum has changed now. You can play old songs, mix it together. So I think that was what won them over. That, okay, this guy bad. So I was always going to parties every Saturday, back to back. So yeah, as I was saying, I was like, okay, I need to work with an artist that has the ginger that I have, someone that has even more ginger than I have, that can push us to do better, that put us on our toes, that we need to go out. Because I know sometimes my energy is low, so I need someone with energy. So yeah, that was when I met Darasimi that owns MNE. So I mean, we had the artists we were pushing then, T Classic.
Yeah,
so like there was CEO, everyone was young people. There was CEO, there was DJ, there was stylists, styled by Reeves, there was producer, Killer Tunes, and I Am Beats, which is wicked now. So everything we needed was there.
I Am Beats, which is wicked.
Yeah, it's wicked now. That's his name now. But his name too is I Am Beats. He produced my song Labalaba.
Yeah.
So everything we needed was there at that time. So that was how it started.
I like the way you talk about you blowing up in the street, in the hood, like Surulere. I like the way you carry it on your back. What do you think that moment, like you being accepted in your hood first before trying to push your narrative in the real world and try to push your own story? What did you think it gives to you? Like when you look back at that face, what did you think that gave to you?
I would say it made me realize that as a boy in the hood with dreams, everything is possible. And I mean, being from that part of the hood, you don't have to be like everybody. Like, you don't have to influence. Your environment doesn't have to influence you. Also, it can influence your growth. I mean, there were people too. I always remember a word this DJ said to me, DJ Funky B. It was like the big bros in the hood then. He always said to me that I will always be like, why these boys, they form fine boy? He said, invest in your looks, form fresh, that it brings work, it brings joy. I will never forget those words. Like, he's the person that even influenced me into using Serato, like, to evolve. Because, I mean, then, aside using CD, most DJs then in Shita were using virtual DJ. So I always follow him to his gigs to just look. As I told you, most of the things I learned was just looking. So I'll just look, and on some days I'll just tell him that he should let me play. So I'll just do my thing. And then there was this place he was playing then, Sweet Fries, I think at Body Thomas. So I'll go there to stay for him. So yeah, the wood influenced me in a good way, and I was also not influenced in a bad way.
Yeah, I
Because I
know.
mean, like they were joints, no disrespect, but they were joints that people.
It's the normal wood story. I know disrespect. That's why I called you wood. Like a lot of things go
I
on there.
mean,
Like
I'm trying. I'm saying no disrespect because I'm trying to make people understand that because
you are grateful of what it did for you.
no, because they were joints that they smoke and all of that, and I was not influenced into smoking. Doesn't mean I am a good person or I am better than anyone who smokes. Do you
Okay.
get?
So no, that makes sense. I mean, life choices are different, and
Yeah,
everybody should be able to respect everybody's life choices, irrespective of maybe the be
definitely.
the good or the bad. So now, being you knowing that okay, I didn't allow this place influence me, and you're always looking at people that had what you want, and you're willing to work for it. So now that you feel like you enjoyed a bit of success, does that make you appreciate like the the relationship you've been able to build over time with people?
Mm.
How does that really come into play for you?
Yeah. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but because I have a goal set for myself that I feel like I've not even achieved a bit of it yet. So I don't see it to me as that much success yet. It's it's success when people see it, be like, appreciate this thing that guy, you know, no say you don't blow, blah, blah. I'm like, no, if I don't blow, I go no. Like get with me I want, it
Okay,
never come.
what's that thing
So
that you want?
uh I mean like I have goals that okay, let me give you a scenario now or an example. In 2021 or 2022, I set a goal that my mixtapes were viral. People send me videos that they are playing your mixtape in my school, playing your mixtape in filling station, restaurants, store, supermarket, blah blah.
Was that not the post you made in 2022? Okay, I think 2022 one was I want to have a song. I want to
Yeah,
have, that was the post you're
going
talking
viral.
about.
Yeah, as my song were going viral. So I mean, like a 2022 goal or 2021 goal happened in 2023. So like I know things that I want. Though I'm someone that I like to take life step by step. Like I like to elevate. There are always
Stages.
stages and places to climb. So I don't like to rush. I like to look back and be like, okay, I have achieved this, and I like to look up and be like, there's still this to achieve because I don't want to go from 0 to 10 and then I didn't follow through a stage. Like, let me give you a scenario, an example now. Maybe I have a song that blows up and I don't have a catalog of songs that I've been doing that people can go back to that. This guy don't dey try. So you get, and they can go back to my old songs and be like, okay, this guy don't bad since so they know that as I have been grinding, they can expect better from what I have produced right now. Do you get? So
Mm.
like when these things happen, I'll be like, what I am earning from it is not that much because I know I'm still going to spend it back
You need
into
to
the.
invest
I'll
into the
reinvest
business.
it.
Yeah.
So like that success that I want is not there. Like I want the success that I mean the people that have been grinding for me, I can put them on. I can look at my friend. My friend can be telling me that yo, you get this thing I want to do, blah blah blah. And I can just be like, no worry, send us a
Make we run out.
make we run out. Like that stage,
Yeah.
that feels like success to me. So like for me now, I'm still struggling. I'm still grinding. I'm not there yet.
So I like the way you put it. Like you have stuff you want to do for yourself. You're still grinding right now. You know where you want to be, but still, in the beginning of the year, in the beginning of last year, 2022, I saw you post. Yeah, in the beginning of 2024, I saw you do a post from 2022, and you had this positive affirmation about it. How are you able to keep that affirmation to yourself, irrespective of you knowing that when people tell you this, you don't take it, but you knowing that okay, this thing is going to happen. How do you remind yourself of all those
Well,
if you don't take the success like the way people give it to you?
I am a go getter, yeah. So like I know the things that I want. So and I'm not lazy. I'm consistent. So I know that I've been dropping songs since like 2018. 18 or 19 or thereabouts, featuring artists, not my own songs that I sing, like featuring artists. So I know that definitely one day my song will blow, it will go viral. That what I said earlier, that life is by stages, step by step. So I know that this thing that I say I want to do, I don't care how long it takes or how I'm going to do it. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know. I just have faith. It's just like playing sporty bets with faith that okay, this game will 100 naira to win 20 million, 60 million.
Go happen.
Go happen one day, one day.
How many songs do you have? I like the way you're talking about your songs. How many songs do you have right now?
Maybe like 5. Yes, I have the first one I dropped. Was with I had a song prior to that which never made it to DSP.
Never made it to mainstream, or you never dropped it?
I never put it on DSP. I just dropped it on blogs. I was a blogger then, so it was easy for me. So that the one I featured, Oxlade, Sinati, Gash, that was my first release on DSP. That was it's titled Booty. Then after that, I dropped Beton with YKB and Sounds. Shout out to every artist I've ever worked with.
Shout out to all of them.
I dropped one with Oladapo, Choba. I dropped one with Terry and Means. That one is Erima. And then Labalaba last year with Ayonfe and Wicked.
Fair and Wicked.
Yeah.
How was the reception of that since you mentioned it? How do you feel about the song?
I feel the song is a classic and is not lived up to the expectation yet. I feel like it's still going to do more. I don't know how. Maybe if a remix come out or not, or maybe one artist can just wake up one day.
Is that you saying you're working on a remix of it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, like I've had the opportunity to. I've had people
reach out,
but I don't make decision by myself. I like to ask for opinions and ask my team that I know what I want. I'm not always right. What do you think? So to me, the way I see it, remix is not just about putting any artist on a song. It's about, is it the right person?
Is it the right fit?
Because the way I like music, I pay close attention to people that drop remixes. So sometimes I like to look at things from the fan point of view and the DJ point of view, that if this person drops this thing, would I pay attention? Would I want to listen to it? Or when I listen to it, will I play it more than I play the original? Is it going to sound better? Will I leave the original and focus on the remix? Though most people just want to do the remix because of the numbers. I mean, that's good. I want to also at some point, but I still feel like it has to make impact.
As a hack. Because everybody that have been able to do something great are the people that have been able to comfortably put themselves in the viewer's position while producing. So I think you should hold on to that. It's something beautiful. You're always looking at it from like, okay, how will the listeners react to this? So you keep mentioning music all the time. So I'd like us to just talk about that, since the story about yourself. What do you think music gives to you?
Everything. I mean, I listen to music every day. If I'm leaving this place, I'm going to plug my AirPods, listen to music. It's just basically something that I can't do without.
So, and the way you express your own music is through your craft, DJing.
Yeah.
So what do you give to it? Like, what do you give to the craft of DJing? If somebody should be like Latitude, what do you give to this act? What do you think you give to it? Coming from you yourself. People have different narratives about you on the internet, but I just want it to be your own. What do you think you give to it?
What I give to music, I really don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I have ears for good music, so I'm very good at creating playlists. If you listen to my mixtapes, you would always enjoy it, even if you don't enjoy how I mix them. Like, if I add new person song that I did not collect money or it is not promotional wise, so even the promotional wise too, the song has to be good. But like, I made an Ote mixtape one time, and I could see tweets, people saying that I discovered this social artist through this guy's mixtape. I made Best of Burna Boy 2 hours mix. People enjoyed it. So like I don't want to flatter myself too much. I think I have ears for good
It's your own
music.
story. You take power of it. Don't let anybody tell it for you.
So I
It's
think I
important.
have good ears for music. So if I come and create a playlist, I think I'm very good at it. So I like what I bring to music is for you to enjoy it in a different dimension. It's something that is sweet. I like sweet music. If you notice, even this Labalaba is just a sweet song.
Yeah.
Because when I hit up my friend, went to the studio, I just told him that I don't care. As a DJ, I don't want to say because of that, I want to make a song that I can play in the club. I just want to make a sweet music.
That's sweet. That was sweet to our ears. So now, since you mentioned about if it's not promotional, like money, let's come to money. Do you feel like when it comes to money, it has affected your craft? When it comes to you looking at the profit side of things, because I feel like at the end of the day, we're all in this for gain, one way or the other.
Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that sometimes there are some things that I don't want to do, but because you need the money, you have to do it.
Can you give me an example of things you feel like a person I've never wanted to do in this game, but I have to do it for the bag?
Maybe there is a song that it's okay because I am very strict.
You picky. Don't use strict, just picky.
I'm very picky. When I'm making a mixtape too, even if you're my guy, I might not add your song because it doesn't go in line of the kind of mix or the vibe that I want to create. I might say add it in another one, but if I'm listening to it, if I'm picking those songs and I'm playing it, because when I make my mixtape, I listen to the songs one after the other. So if your song, I try mixing it with the song and it doesn't sound sweet, I'll remove it. So sometimes I have to find a way to blend it, force it.
Because of the money. That's interesting.
So yeah, it is what it is. I mean, we have to still survive because there is no sponsor. You have to make little change, put it back.
Yeah. So aside that, you feel like it does not take the money, don't take anything away from your craft. Aside like you having to like bend back sometimes to create whatever you want to create.
The way the money takes a little bit away from the craft is sometimes I'm just thinking of how I want to make money. Like instead of me practicing or doing something to better the craft that moment, I'm just thinking of how to make the money because you have bills to pay. You are using prepaid, your AC is on because of this heat in the country right now. So before you know, it's already blinking red, and you're like, okay, I have to buy another light. I have to stock my fridge. I have to do this. I have to do that. I have
you use that time to worry instead of work on the craft.
You get.
Yeah, I guess.
So if there was like
we all have the same struggle. I keep saying it's like the beautiful thing about us as human is our fundamental emotions are still the same thing. Irrespective of how big you are, how successful you are, we still feel the same fundamental emotions. So
I think when you know it now, you have wasted a lot of time thinking about something that you don't even find like a solution to instead of working. And maybe you are not even in the mood to even work because there's no bar at that moment.
There's a lot of worries. So since you're talking about worries and time you spent on mastering your craft, how often do you think you as a person you rehearse? Like, let me say, I call it, I eat your Latitude. There's this gig we need to do. How often do you rehearse before such gigs?
I don't think I rehearse really for any gig. It depends on the gig, because there are some gigs that even if you prepare for them, when you get there, everything changes.
The crowd.
Let me give you another example. I went for a concert. I created a playlist. When I got there, they said you can only play throwback songs.
Wow.
So, like, the playlist I created was useless at that point. So I had to improvise because of the experience, and I did well. Like mad, nice one. So that's it. And I like to attend gigs earlier to listen to other DJs play, observe the crowd, feel the atmosphere before I take over. With that, I already have an idea of what I need to do.
I like the way you rely on your experience a lot. So let's. How many years experience do you think you have right now?
And maybe 12, 13.
12 years. You've been doing this for a decade.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's a long. That's a long time of consistency.
I mean, I've been doing this since SS2, so it's all my life. Though at some point when I started doing it, there was no gear that I could practice with or do things with. Everything was mostly when I go to events. Even then, I never knew how to scratch because I could not practice. So I'll go to events earlier to
And start
practice
scratching.
and start scratching. But then you can't scratch when the event has started because you're doing rubbish because you're not perfect yet. You get? So, yeah.
Wow, that's a long time to be around. So after like being around for like more than 10 years, if there's one thing like that I've taught you, apart from you being able to like count on experience when you're in gigs, when things, like certain situation, I don't do certain things, which comes from experience in every job. Aside that, what do you think that longevity has given to you?
It has made me mentally strong that when you come to me as a DJ and be like, play this song, or you know even sabi self, I know say I sabi, I won't listen to you. If as long as I have one or two person vibing, that's okay. That's enough. Because a lot of people want to control the DJ because they want to listen to their favorite song. And as a DJ, you should be able to contain yourself, keep your mental health and your what's the word to use? Just be strong mentally.
Emotions.
And your emotions too. Emotional intelligence too is important because some crowd wants to frustrate your one person that is drunk. You have to use your emotional intelligence to deal with that person. Even if you are frustrated, you just smile with the person. No vex. Because I mean, if you try to change it for the person and it turns to a fight, they will still blame you. Or if the person is stronger than you, you go home with left red eye. But you could have controlled that with your emotional intelligence. So if you are strong mentally and someone even tell you that this DJ no even sabi yourself, you won't feel bad. Continue doing your job.
So, as good as you are, you still get those kind of feedbacks.
Not that I get it. Just like remembering experience of like maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And I would still say, no matter how good you are,
There's always going to
there's
be
always
naysayer.
one person that is not satisfied. You have to always remember that it's in human nature that one person still feel that maybe it's because you did not play a song for a long time, or maybe because you need to go home and you close early. You just be like, you know, even sabi self. Make I can't go play mixtape for my phone. Say, why you go close by this kind of time? you not pay me for more than this hour now. Why do you want me to do more than that? So do you get? So like you paid me for like just 3 hours and you want me to do like 5 hours. I need to go home. So it be like make I go play mistake with my phone self, you know even sabi self. Why I go quick pack? This DJ, waiting they worry yourself. You have to ignore all those noise and just do your thing.
Focus on things that are important to you.
Another thing is as a DJ, experience what experience going to help you with is maybe another DJ came with his friends, people to cheer him up. You are doing your thing, everyone is enjoying it, and another DJ comes on and he replicates what you did, and maybe his own crowd that he came with, everyone was cheering, they were even going to spray him. With experience, you understand that no worry, not no matter thing. You know as they be. But if you're an amateur or you don't have that experience, you might be feeling jealous, feeling insecure, feeling down that this guy copied what I just did. I did this thing. These people were looking. This person did the same thing. They were shouting. So you need to just understand the game. So with experience, you understand more of the game. That don't worry, I stand gidigba. Go again another day.
Okay, since we were talking about experience and the things that comes with time, I think 2023 was a year of DJs, and you made a lot of impacts in the industry as your own self as a DJ with your song. So if I ask you about 2023, like in your own story, how will you tell a story of yourself in 2023? The year we just like.
I would say when I dropped the song.
When did the song drop?
April.
Okay.
I had no idea I was going to do what it did. Though I know the song was a very good song. Like everyone I played it for liked it. I mean, like I even had someone who wanted me to give him this song, which I'm not going to mention. I'm sorry. So, and I'm quite glad that I did not. If I did, it wouldn't. The spotlight is going to shift from me. You get, so like I did the song, it dropped, I promoted it, and the reception was mad. Everyone that heard the song liked it instantly. Like everywhere I went to create content, everyone liked it instantly. So like I dropped the song, started pushing it, and I got a couple of cosigns from industry people, Buju, Joe Boy,
Shout out to Buju, shout out to Joe Boy.
Mayor posted it, like different artists, LX posted it, different industry people posted it. I mean, like that has never happened before, so that made me understand that yeah, I'm growing.
So there's this interesting thing I'm looking to ask you, because I mean it's what DJs do right now. DJs dabble into the world of music. You guys have to drop singles and you guys still have to DJ at the same time. Which do you enjoy the most?
For me, I enjoy both.
That's political.
See, for me, I think the only reason I even drop song is because, as I told you earlier, I started with as a musical artist.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons that I'm dropping song.
It's not because it's a trend among DJs now.
No,
Okay.
not really. No. So I will always even say is that to the DJs that are coming that feel like because other people are dropping music, they need to. I'm not saying you shouldn't. You can, but just be mentally ready.
For what?
I don't want to say much, but you get stressed.
So you think the stress of promoting and
Even before you make the song,
making the song takes away from the craft of DJing?
I mean, like I knew how long it took me to get Terry and Min's song together,
The
to get them
vocals.
together, because I had already A&R that these two people, I want to bring them together on a song. It took me almost like 1 year. And when the song was ready, I think the data of the file was lost. So we had to
Wow.
improvise. So there are a lot of things that if you are not mentally strong, you get tired and you be like, fuck it, I'll not do it again.
I will just do DJ my DJ they go.
And as I told you that all this money that I've been spending on the music, if I put it together, I feel don't even buy car safe. So like I sacrifice a lot. Me
For the
not
craft.
buying for dropping music, me not buying like 2-3 DJ gears that are out now, the latest ones, is because the money is going into the music. I mean, like I know one day that music is going to fetch me a lot of money that I can buy everything at once. So it's just patience.
So for users, it's more of like a business strategy. We need to do this because on the business end, it can contribute to this.
Business, yes, but
Passion. You have
passion
the passion
is
for
very,
it.
very important.
Okay.
That's what is fueling it. If not for the passion, I would have stopped because it's stressful and it's time consuming, needs funds. Like even artists that are dropping songs, they need fund. Like they know how much they spend. So not to talk of DJ that is an indie artist without label backing or sponsor.
So are they DJs that are signed to record labels?
Well, there are DJs who have sponsors. I mean, DJ Spinall should be signed to a management, I guess.
I think it's an endorsement. He has had an endorsement with Spine Off. Is it Spine Off? Yeah, Spine Off is for the longest.
Yeah,
Spine
he has endorsement with Pepsi too, and
Yeah, so yeah, you get there. I think you're on the right track, and I pray God
no
blesses.
pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. I pray God blesses everything. It's been amazing that you've shared your story with us. Like, we're proud of everything you've done coming from there. So there's this little conversation card here.
Okay.
You pick 3 cards, ask us the questions there, and you give us the answer as honest as possible.
Okay.
All right.
I'll
Thank
try
you.
my best.
So just pick anyone you like. Sorry, I need to. Yeah. Just pick anyone you like. I'm the one supposed to ask you now. You don't ask me questions here now. Oh, people keep picking this. I don't know why. Where were you when you felt most vulnerable and why?
What's most vulnerable?
Where were you when you felt the most vulnerable and why?
Ah,
Why they laugh?
sometimes yeah, I really could not remember a lot at in a state like this, but this one I remember, I really don't want to say it, but I might just have to find a way to sugarcoat it to say it that I mean, don't worry, let me just try. So the time that I felt most vulnerable, probably when I was staying with someone, and sometimes when I get disrespected, I would want to make amends because I don't want to live here like there are no options yet. So at that time I'm vulnerable. I can't, because I told you that I don't like disrespect. If you disrespect me, I feel change them for you. I don't care who you are. My life is, even if you are a prince, a princess, daughter, I said doctor, sorry, governor's daughter, I don't give a fuck. Like, if you disrespect me, I'll change it for you. Though I reciprocate that, I respect people too. So don't disrespect me. So yeah, I had to like just make amends, even as I was not wrong, just to keep calm till everything I needed to be sorted was sorted. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing that with us. You have one more go. Oh, yeah, two more. Sorry, no one more.
Maybe you can use both ones. Is it two?
You gave me like four, so I'm picking one, the
Just
one
pick
on
one.
top. What is your proudest moment?
Ah, there are plenty. Oh. But which one is my proudest moment?
I like the way you talk about it. Like that sounds like success. Like you've done like you've done well. I like the way you felt, the way you were like, oh yeah. So which one are you going to pick?
I mean, probably the one that when I enter a room, you'll be like, DJ Latitude, you say feel like superstar now. Now you sing that song, now you get that song. Yes, now, mad, nice one,
Wow,
bro.
that's amazing. The
You
smell of
feel
success itself is your
like
proudest moment.
I can play a set, infuse my song, knowing that this song is doing well. There will be at least one person who knows it, or even if you don't know it, you are shaking your head. Which
Hey,
song is
Big
this?
Bam.
Because I mean, like some songs that I've dropped, maybe because they are slower songs or I don't know, but I can't. I'm not biased. Even my own song. So that's why if you tell me that, guy, play my song, even my own song, I don't even remember to play them because I just want the crowd to enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
So I don't need to be biased infusing my song. But now, like, being biased or not, I know that this song is good. People know it, so I can play it and you vibe. So that's a very proud thing.
All right, congratulations on that, and I
Thank you.
wish you more success and more proud moments. Last
Thank you.
take. This is a very interesting one. Yeah, this is very interesting.
Voila.
He said, he goes like, what advice did you get from someone earlier in your career that you followed, but now, looking back in hindsight, you wish you haven't, and why? That means there's an advice. Now, why they laugh with us?
Is there anyone?
Yes, like one advice that like, oh, you got this advice and you followed it, but you look back and you wish like, oh, maybe I should not have followed this advice, and why
I'm
do you
trying to
look back?
crack my brain. I don't know if there's anyone, but let me think. Is there any advice that I followed and later regretted? An ratio.
Email.
Mm, I mean, Maybe is it? Omo, there are some things that are personal here that I don't just like to talk about because, in as much as I want to say my mind, I don't want to disrespect.
So the person that gave you the advice go know if you talk the advice.
It's really not even about the advice.
Okay.
It's about, as I was once friends with someone, if we are not friends again, or if we are not close as we used to. I mean, we were once friends, so, and anyone who become a bad person today was once
Also
a
a
good
good
person.
person.
So let's just let it, please, if we can.
All right, that's good. That's your answer. So we can. It's a story about you. That's the way you choose to tell your story. Thank you for doing this with me, Latitude.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
It means the world to me. And I hope when the platform is bigger, but so you can sit down and tell a story and tell a story about you again.
Definitely. Sure.
So if now, since we're talking about advice on people, if there's one advice like you could leave to somebody that wants to start, or to you that started 10 years ago, what's the advice going to be?
I would say, be careful of how you treat yourself because people pay attention. So how you treat yourself or how you carry yourself is how people treat you. And never ever let a disrespect go. Was I'm looking for a way to put it. Never let a disrespect go
Unchecked.
unchecked. Yeah, because once you are disrespected, you continue to be disrespected if you don't check it.
It
If you don't,
creates room for more.
it creates rooms for more, and you can achieve anything. Don't ever look down on yourself. Because I remember when I was young, there was one artist that I was doing PR for that I wanted to make a song with. He was just dribbling me. I don't want to mention his name. Moforuko Bulashi, but he won't get it. But sometimes when the video calls me to ask for how we should take from this, how if you hear me with this, if you come my land, bro, I beg. I won't give you that energy, but like, I mean, if you don't want to do it, just say you don't want to do it.
Do it, not.
I will understand.
That's honorable.
Don't dribble, because I mean, then I still had Erin Knight. Big shout out to Erin Knight forever. He would look at me. It came true for me. Someone promised me a studio session. I don't know how we never talked about this, but someone promised me a studio session that I should bring another artist to make song. On the day of the studio session, this guy call him tire, he no pick. And I had Erin Knight come to the studio. You know how big Erin Knight was then. So he came, and I was calling this guy. Man, I don't get money. I told the studio producer that, yo, this is my house. This is your studio. Please, let's just do this thing. Did you get? And when we started, he agreed. When we started, Erin Knight was not feeling what the guy was doing. So we're just like, okay, he had one guy that is close by that we should go there. How big Erin Knight was then, he said this. This is what made me understand that even if you are that bigger than me, if you don't want to do something, just say you don't want to do it.
Be honorable.
Be honorable. For someone like Erin Knight to do it, so why can't you do it? So it took me to the studio. We met Ugly Shira there. That one too jumped on the song. This song that I made, I never got to release it because I never had money to mix and master.
Wow. What year was this?
Was it? If not like 2016, no.
You've been grinding for a long time.
Bro, I'll probably find a song that I dropped before then for you to know. I'll even show you the artwork for you to know. I have the picture on my phone that we took in the studio together for you to know. You see how small I was then. Everyone was bigger than me. And I said to me then that this guy, you'll be big, that you have that spirit. I can see that star in you. I took those words. You know,
Personal.
when they say a child never forgets, so be careful of how you treat them. Now that I'm grown, I remember it because every little words people say to me then
Matters.
I remember them now. So we made the song. I never dropped it because I couldn't find money to mix and master. So if never look down on yourself and never think that you can't achieve a lot because of your environment or how limited you are. That small instrument you have in that corner of your room
Push something.
can do something, can produce something. Because I have a lot of producers who just have laptop and they have worked with a lot of big artists, even better than the one that has a full studio.
To equipment.
So it's life.
Thank you for sharing that. This has been insightful for me on different levels. And thank you for telling a story about yourself with us. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you.
If you are new on this channel and if you are a returning viewer, thank you for sticking with us. It means everything. Help us like, subscribe, and share what we do here. We promise you more stories that matter, told by the people themselves.